Please give a warm welcome to Ben Kohan.
Hello everybody, how are you all tonight? My name is Ben Kohan, but all of my friends call me only when they're drunk and need a ride home. I'd like to apologize beforehand in case I seem a little flustered tonight. I just got back from my NA meeting, Narcissist Anonymous. It's really less of a meeting and more of just me sitting in a room full of mirrors. Our first step is to accept the fact that everyone else has a problem with us. Our second step is to come to believe that there is no higher power greater than myself. And our third step is to never stop drinking. I'm currently on the third step. Makes me feel warm. So, I'm in a psychology of women class, and it's me and one other guy in a class of 32 people, which is fine, it's great. I love women, they're very pretty. But it's weird because the professor speaks to us as if the entire class is just women. So she will say things like, "You all remember when you got your first period, right?" Which is weird for me as a human male. But what's weirder is that I do. I do remember that. And it forced me to have a very uncomfortable phone call with my mother. But no, sex has always been a challenge for me. This one time, I thought I lost my virginity, but turns out it was behind my ear the whole time I was looking for it. I was like, guys, we cannot leave the house until I find my virginity. And it was just right here the whole time. Mondays, you know. But, speaking of sex, I do not understand this whole STD thing. I just don't see the appeal. I don't know what it is. I guess I've just never really been a mainstream kind of guy, you know? But I've come up with my own product that I like to call STPQs, sexually transmitted positive qualities. And I think they'll sell a lot better. I don't know, you can judge for yourself. First off, instead of herpes, we have her. Please. A disease that engenders men with a desire to put her emotional needs before his physical ones. Having him see her less as an object and more as a person, and treating her with more respect. Instead of syphilis, we have sniffle less. A disease that prevents runny noses and cures the common cold. Finally! Am I right? Instead of the clap, we have the applause. That one's just self-explanatory. You all caught it. And last, but certainly not least, instead of gonorrhea, we have gonorrhea. It's a disease that embeds parents with the desire to read to their children at least a half hour every night, promoting stronger parent-child relationships and imbuing children with a stronger sense of self-esteem and self-confidence as they get older, possibly keeping them from smoking the drugs when they're teenagers. That is all we have currently in development. But in the meantime, I would like to share with all of you a new character that I just recently developed. And he's a well-intentioned human being. His name is Trenton, the ignorant equal rights activist. So here is Trenton, the ignorant equal rights activist. Hey. So, don't you guys think it's a little racist that every movie Morgan Freeman is in, he plays a black guy? Yeah, I noticed it too. And what is the deal with all this commotion being made about Barack Obama being the first black president? Why's he gotta be black? Why can't he just be the first president? Seems a little closed-minded, don't you think? Open your minds, US of A. It's 2012. And I literally do not understand why we are having a debate about whether or not euthanasia should be in our country's hospitals. If they are in our country's hospitals, how can they be in Asia? Problem solved. Jeez. All right, that's all I got.
All right, Ben Kohan, ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause. Let's keep this thing going here, and let's welcome to the stage Sean Leary.
Yeah.
Sean Leary.